Hello there, Captains, and welcome back to another episode of Game Fact Files. Today we're setting sail on the Grand Line as we craft a CP9 deck, perfect for those seeking excitement beyond the usual meta decks. A quick shout out to our fantastic crew. We've hit a whopping 1,500 members. If you haven't yet, do take a moment to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps our channel set sail to greater heights. Now let's dive into the heart of the Grand Line and explore the strategic wonders of our CP9 deck. Our leader for today's deck list is Lucci from OP03. When an opponent's character is killed, you can set him as active by discarding 2 cards from your hand. With this deck, we're going for a reactive approach, responding to our opponent's characters, a bit like how Sakazuki plays. If we look at both, Sakazuki stays pretty consistent because of his ability filling up the trash pile easily. On the other hand, Lucci relies more on specific cards in the deck to do that. The first card I'm going to put in the deck is Spandam. Spandam is one of the most crucial cards in the deck, allowing you to take a CP9 card in your hand and fill your trash pile with the rest. Continuing with CP9 cards, I'm adding 4 copies of Kaku in the deck. Kaku kills an opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less by returning 2 CP cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck. Our next card is Bluino, where when he dies you can play a CP from your trash with a cost of 4 or less. One of the best targets for him to bring from the trash pile is Lucci, being able to take a double kill when enters if you're playing against aggro decks. I'm going to put 4 copies of Lucci, and also 4 copies of Rebecca, and 4 copies of Hina for the usual combo. The next cards I'm going to use are 4 copies of Kumadori, and 4 copies of Jabra. They are both CP9 cards, and they will work as beaters. The next card is 4 copies of Erdor. With 4 Dawn, you can look the top 5 cards of your deck, and you can play a CP character with cost of 5 Dawn or less, while putting the rest of the cards in your trash pile. Playing a 5 Dawn Jabra 1 turn earlier gives you a lot of tempo, but besides that, you can also bring a Lucci or a Kaku in game even with a clean trash pile, using the Erdor's trashed cards to pay for their requirement. In cases when you don't have a removal on hand and you need to kill an opponent's character, you can also practically gamble to find one of them and get your job done. The next cards in our deck are 4 copies of Tsuru and 4 copies of Khalifa for the 2000 counter. They both give -2 cost and help with Kaku or Lucci, and Khalifa can be played to brick out any cards that you don't mind being in your trash pile, like Hina or Kumadori that can be returned back in game with Bluino or Erdor. You can also use her ability to fill your trash pile in case you can't play a Lucci or a Kaku. The next card I'm going to use are 2 copies of the 6 Dawn cost Lucci. When played, if you return 2 CP9 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck, he gains Rush. You can also play Get Him Back with Rebecca while playing a free Hina and killing something with a Kaku on the same turn. The last cards in our deck will be 4 copies of Soap Sheep. With 1 Dawn, you give -2 up to 2 of your opponent's characters. It will greatly boost Lucci or Kaku killing higher targets, and it also has a trigger ability making your opponent discard a card when needed. While you may wonder why I haven't used Great Eruption or Ice Age in deck, it is because of the consistency needed. Since we don't have the luxury of milling our trash pile, I need as many CP cards there as possible so our cards don't get nulled. Comparing the 2 leaders, Sakazuki is better at trash pile milling with his cycling ability. In case people are struggling finding older card pieces, Lucci is much more budget-friendly, since he doesn't use cards like Borsalino, Great Eruption, or Kuzan. In case you need to make a much more budget-friendly list, you can swap out Hina that costs around $15 each at the time of the recording, and use cards like Fukuro or a couple of Ice Age. One more point goes to Lucci since he is a single color leader and starts with 5 life instead of 4. Last, everyone hates Sakazuki, while Lucci doesn't get hated yet, so another point on him. And now that we have the full deck list, let's jump into Sim and play a couple of games. The cards you're searching for are Spandam and Erdor for the early rounds, so you should mulligan to search for them. Since Erdor has 4 Dawn, and your next play after this is the Rush Lucci, your best choice is to play second. Let's play Spandam here. Since he only looks the first 3 cards and he can't fetch himself, it's easy to fizzle, and that's why we can't have a lot of cards that aren't CP in deck. We don't have a problem taking the damage here. Our cards are great and I don't want to discard anything yet. I was expecting a brand new here. Let's go straight for an air door and see what we're getting in game. Let's play a blue and O, so in case he gets killed, we'll put a Lucci in game. I'm going to counter this one. He probably doesn't have a round blaze on hand, and I don't know why he didn't cycle first. I'm expecting a Kuzan or a Borsalino play here. Let's counter this one as well with Khalifa. I'm going to attack his leader and see his intention of spending a card. Tashigi will die from our blue and O. No point to set our leader active here. Let's kill Kuzan using Tsuru and our Lucci. I'm going to return back and deck the air door, a Tsuru and blue Ino. Here's a Hound Blaze on Lucci. I am not going to counter his attack. We'll bring our Lucci back from trash. Let's attack with our leader first on his Hina, and see if we can get a card from his hand. I don't care about his Rebecca in play. I'm going to play Rush Lucci here, so we'll attack with both of them. Let's counter this 6,000 attack. Let's attack for 6,000 first to see if he's going to block. If he doesn't, I'm going to play Rebecca bringing a Hina in game, and then kill his blocker with our Kaku. He didn't save Borsalino. His hand is probably bricked with non-counter cards. We are going first in this game, and we got Spandam on our hands, so this hand is a keep. I'm going to get Kaku here. Here's the deal here. Since we don't have any plays, instead of attacking with the leader for 8,000, we need to attack with both Lucci and Spandam for 5. We will give a free kill for his brand new, and we need Spandam on our graveyard, since we only have one CP character there. Here's a Rebecca play. That's good for us because he didn't play a Hound Blaze and Spandam is getting in our trash pile. I'm going to take this damage. Don't want to spend a card here. As long as he doesn't play Borsalino, my removals are good. We could play Soap Sheep and Lucci here for a double kill, but we don't have 3 cards in our trash pile. We are going for Kaku. but let's see if he is going to save Kobe first. Let's kill him with our Kaku and pass turn. I'm not going to counter this one. He has 5 Dawn left, so if he plays a Lucci, I will block the brand new's attack with Artsuru. If he goes for a Houndblaze, I'm going to take that damage as well. No problem if he loses the whole turn for that extra damage. Let's take the free brain you kill here, and then push the board with the Rush Lucci. I will play Spandam first to fill more cards in our trash pile. I will take the second Rush Lucci here. He has 7 Dawn left, so I'm expecting a Borsellino play here. Let's counter his leader attack. I have no idea what he did here. Maybe he thought Lucci had 5 Dawn cost instead of 6? I will play Soap Sheep and go for a double Lucci kill here. I will attack with my leader first in case I need to set him active after the kill. I should play Lucci here before attacking with the 10,000. We have plenty of cards in hand. Let's discard a Lucci and a Hina and do another attack with our leader. We don't have a problem with his Kuzan. We are going for lethal next turn if he doesn't get rid anything on our board. Let's counter this one with Suru and Jabra. I will attack with my characters first, and make him spend some cards on their attacks. I'm going to do a double attack with Rob Lucci for 10,000, using Kaku to kill his brand new. That wraps up today's journey, Captains. I hope you found the CP list exploration enjoyable. Feel free to drop your comments with any card suggestions or thoughts, and I'll catch you in the next episode.